Yes, we're back. We're back again in Train Sim. We're back again on the Sheffield to Derby Midland Mainline. And this time not to look at the line, but it's time to look at a train. The Class 222 Advanced. This one here, in fact. Just Trains Class 222 Advanced, recently released. We're going to give it a whirl, take it down to Derby and see how it goes. But from first impressions, and even the way it sounds, it's pretty nice. Grab that guidebook to All Things New in Train Sim, and let's go. So hi there, Steve here. Yes, welcome back to Train Sim. Yes, the Class 222 Advanced, recently released. I will of course put a link to it in the description below. Comes with various new liveries, comes with some added scenarios as well, and yeah, it's really great. A good step up if you're looking at investing in one of these awesome trains, becoming more of a common sight now around the UK. So I'll put a link to it below, but let's take it for a spin, where I think we're already running late. Yes, we are. So jump inside, reset track IR, that one. Set the train up. We've got to do, putting the key in here. So that's neutral. I don't think we've let passengers on board yet. No, we haven't. If you're new to my videos, then welcome. There's a new Train Sim video out on the channel. We're currently every 2 weeks. That will be changing soon, though. Something from Flight Sim every 2 weeks as well. But every week on a Monday, something from OMSI. On a Wednesday, something from Tourist Bus. And on a Friday, something from Fern Bus. So plenty of content from me. Please do hit subscribe if you haven't done already. So yes, really love the way these things sound. And yeah, this version just seems to be really well done. Right, Chesterfield is next then. There we go. And off we go. See, I have to remember, I get myself moving then for a second. But yeah, on the Midland Mainline, which is something we've looked at previously, but it's time to look at the train itself, and really well done it is. And I think this thing, the sound alone is enough reason to purchase it, as we'll see when we have to accelerate. We've got a 55 limit coming up. But yeah, looking rather nice. So we've got two trains linked together here, which is why we've got two different liveries going on. But even inside, okay, we're in first class, but it does look really nice. So keep the speed down until we go through this 55 lit. I will also put a link down below to where you can purchase the awesome Midland Mainline Sheffield to Derby, which I've already done a video on. Right, wait till we come through this limit, and hopefully we'll get a bit of speed on. Yeah, we've got 55 here, then a 65 coming up just down there. That noise is really something special. The length of this train is quite incredible as well. Are we in 8 car? Right, so we've got 55, then a 65, then an 80 limit. We've got 11 miles to go to Chesterfield. Sounding really good. So make our way. Yeah, really enjoying train sim. Really great to have a variety of maps and scenarios, which is why it just doesn't get old. And having new awesome trains to be able to jump in as well just makes all the difference. One of those things for a small expense, because you're not limited to just doing one scenario with this. There's multiple scenarios that you can use these trains on. So for one small expense. Okay, that was a bit of a shock. Yeah, so for one expense for the train, you can use that in multiple routes. Obviously, you can adapt it to use on any route yourself if you've got the know-how. And obviously, the Midland Mainline, which I'll link below, has multiple scenarios in it as well. So it's all really, really good. I'll get done for speeding. There we go. So the way it sounds when it spools down. So a number of different liveries including this awesome looking one, which does look rather nice. I think it might have to be my screenshot right there. There we go. It certainly covers ground pretty quickly. We've got a 70 limit coming up down here. It's even, I think, got the right level of noise when you're in cab as well. Some of these trains, when you're in the cab, don't create a lot of noise, and for me, it is all about the noise. I do like having something that that sounds good. So we'll slow ourselves down because we are going up hills. Hopefully, we'll hit that 70 by the time the 70 actually comes into play. Which we will. Give it a little bit of beams again, just to try and maintain that speed. Yeah, really liking the line. Definitely instantly liking the train. I like the older version, but a few little additions to the new one are really good. Right, into this long tunnel. We've got a 90 limit once the whole train's in. I wonder how long this tunnel actually is, because obviously it's on the route, I should imagine. It'd be interesting to know. If you know how long this tunnel is on this Sheffield to Derby route, then yeah, leave it in the comments below. Quite interesting to know, obviously from a scaling point of view, how that's playing out. Yeah, it took a good 30 seconds to go through that. So I'd be interested to see how long it is. Right, 6 miles to Chesterfield. So we're not stopping at Dromfield, which is a good thing actually, because there's no way I'd stop in time. plenty of traffic on this line. I do really like that. We've got this downhill stretch, so I'm just keeping an eye on the braking. With 4 miles to go. But yeah, definitely liking the train a lot. Get caught out by an AWS warning. End up slamming the brakes on. Wouldn't be ideal, would it? So yes, Train Sim will be making a more regular return to the channel in the new year. I'm going to be doing some rejiggling around on the content that I put out, and really want to bring Train Sim up because I do thoroughly enjoy the variety of routes and trains. I do like UK stuff. It's where I do most of my journeys, is around the UK, not only because I know the routes, but I think there's a variety of them, and there's a lot of different stuff for the UK out there. So most of the stuff I do will be UK based. Right, 2.3 miles to go. So I'm not going to start slowing down too much, but we have got an 80 limit coming up. So now we'll start slowing down. Because I'm bound to overshoot the platform. It's going to be a thing that's going to happen. I do like the fact this is one handle operation, which is really cool. It does make control a lot easier. So we've got an 80, then a 95, then into Chesterfield. So perhaps, yeah, I did slow down a tad early. But yeah, the noise from the train is really good, and the modelling, it just looks absolutely spot on. For me, it's definitely about that noise. I used one of the Voyagers when I did my route from London to Edinburgh. It was a Voyager that I used for that, and it was awesome. So 5 hours that journey took, and yeah, it was really enjoyable. Alright, in becomes Chesterfield then. Don't know if the whole of this thing is going to fit on the platform. Because we're quite long. Go down to the end here as far as we can. open the doors. Well, they didn't open. And neither did those. Okay, well, they can get off there. They can get off in the middle, cut the carriages. Is it just about fitted on the... It was close. I can imagine that one not opening, although, you know, it's got a side step, you'd be fine. Oh, Derby. Right, there we go. Off to Derby we go. Yeah, it does look really nice. That's probably better. There we go. Just got to listen to that noise. Don't get caught out by the alarms. So 95 limit, so it's not going to take us too long now to get all the way to Derby. But yeah, put the train through its paces, definitely. It is really, really smart in here. Really well detailed. Even the little things like we've got this little clipboard light, which was in the original version, but I still like it. And a plug, that's handy, we can plug things in. I missed a train coming the other way then as well, didn't I? I heard it. So it gets up to speed really quickly. So pretty much got to back off all the way once we get there. Oh, 105 limit coming up. Oh, that's good. Get a bit more of a move on. So that's only a short bit of line. Was it 36 miles between Sheffield and Derby, or Derby and Sheffield? There's a few scenarios on it. This being one of them. Or 105, then 110. Definitely put it through its paces. Right, will it do me for speeding before I get to that 105? That's the question. And to back off a little bit. Right, there's 105. Let's accelerate again. See if we can reach that by the time we get to 110. I just hear that awesome noise. Right, 110 limit now then. Another tunnel. Yeah, liking this. I'm really looking forward to doing another long journey in this. My plan for the next one is, when it's available to do anyway, is to do Penzance to London by obviously stitching a few bits and pieces together. So that's going to be another long trip, but one I'm really looking forward to. Right, whipping through. Only got 18 miles to go now. It's sounding good. Even when it's idling, it just sounds so nice. No, slight increase in revs there. It's got really distinctive sound, a bit like the old HST had a really distinctive sound. This has got that same noise. Well, not the same noise, the same distinctive noise that you'd know what it is when you heard it. And quite nice back here in first class as well. We've got 16 miles to go now. So as I said, I'll put a link in the description below to the train, where you can purchase it from Just Trains. Also a link to the line as well that we're running on, the Sheffield to Derby. And also down there, I'll put a link to the Sims and Stuff Discord server. If you're into train sim and want to join an awesome community that's into all sorts of sim gaming, then do check out the Discord server. So I will link it below. An awesome community there. Not just about trains though. We've got flight sections, buses and coaches, trucking, racing. We've got an entertainment section in there, even a food and drink section in there, and yeah, a random room as well. So yeah, check it out if you want to join an awesome community and chat about gaming and all sorts of other things. The Discord server link will be, of course, in the description below. And don't forget, while you're there, hit subscribe. For I said, lots of more content to come from me. Also stream live on Twitch the weekends as well. So that's always good fun. A bit of a live stream, some flight, some trucking, some train sim occasionally, some firm bus from time to time. So all sorts of stuff there over on Twitch as well. Right, 13 miles to go now to Derby. Holding that 110. Scenery looking really nice on this line. Really nice line to travel on. Oh, 100 limit coming up. So better slow ourselves down. I was hoping we were going to get up to, we got the maximum speed of 125, so but I imagine this line 110 is all we're going to get out of it. Slow a bit more then. And then we've got an 80 coming up. Hopefully not slowing down already. It's coming to Derby. And then 100 again. I do like the fact it's a single hand controller, so you just use one control for accelerate and brake. That makes life a lot simpler as far as I'm concerned. It's a bit like driving an automatic car, although that isn't one controller, but you know what I mean. All right, into the 80. Short section here, and then back up to 100 again. Whether it's because of that bridge we had that reduced limit, or whether the track was a little bit bouncy back there. Yeah, I just had to. That sounds so good. Oh, we got 110 limit coming up again. We've only got 9 miles to go to Derby now. So back it off slightly as we come through Belper. And then we got 110 again out the other side. It does pick up speed really, really well. I think it's put a few electric trains to shame with the way it goes. Right, Duffield coming up. Another tunnel. 3 relatively long tunnels on this route. We've only got 5.6 miles to go to Derby. But yeah, really great train. Really do like it. Looking forward to some longer journeys in one. It's well detailed. The sound is great. It's easy to control, which is all you want. So 4.8 miles. We're bound to get a speed reduction coming into Derby. Back off slightly, don't get done for speeding again. What are those arrow signs? Not seen those before. Only on this line. St Mary's North up fast coming up. Well, fast is the word. Will be if I speed it up slightly. So that says left now. Are we going to have a track change? Hopefully not at this speed. Ah, right. There's a speed limit coming up down here then. I don't know what it is. It could be 70, it could be 60. Because they're right on, oh God, they're right on top of each other. Right, double yellows. Slowing it down. Not enough. Let's go full service. Right, single yellow. Oh no, double yellows again. I think it's because of the track change. But those two speed limits are right on top of each other, so I don't know what the speed limit actually should be. Could be 70, could be 60, could be 50. I'm going to err on the side of caution. And just slow it down. 70 or 60 on the track over there. Also it's 70 first and those 60, so I was right to slow down. We are changing track. And into the outskirts of Derby we come. And a 30 coming up. Isn't that red? No, it's yellow. Okay, that's fine. I saw red and had to work out which one was over my line. So the next one could be red, but thankfully it's after the platform now. So I'm not really too concerned about it. Because in we come into Derby. Surprised it's still a 60 limit this close. Oh no, 40. So there's no limit change there. Thankfully, erring on the side of caution. And in we come. I think we should have enough platform here to get the whole train on. Well, not quite. Didn't like opening that last car, but the rest of them were fine. I could have gone forward a little bit more. So there we go. A quick little trip in the 222. Really, really do like that. A few enhancements. And yeah, great enhancements they are too. Really liking this paint job as well. So yeah, I'll put a link to the train in the description below. Obviously, also the line itself, Sheffield to Derby, from Just Trains. And a link to the Sims and Stuff Discord server. Bad luck, you did not complete the scenario successfully. Why? So picked up passengers 2 out of 3 platforms. I stopped at all 3 platforms. I picked them up at the first one before I started. I stopped at the middle one where I barely got the train on. And I stopped at the last one. Oh well. In that case then, if you think you can do better, then give it a go. I'll put a link to the line below, as I said, and the train as well. So there we go then. I will end that there. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification, and you'll get notified when I put a new video out. Until the next time then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.